Alright, everybody, I got another Thomas Wooden Railway discussion. And he's coming right down the track right now, so let me bring him in. This is a discussion on Spamcan. Now, in the Railway series, Spamcan appeared along with his Diesel counterpart. Not really counterpart, but his friend, like Diesel 7101, I believe. But everybody called him Bear. And then Spamcan, as you guys can see right there, is known as Diesel 199. But he got the nickname Spamcan because in the Railway series, book, the story, Henry has to save Bear and Spamcan, and Bear actually is a pretty friendly Diesel, and he ends up staying on the railway. And I believe Spamcan gets sent away because he was very rude and everything. And that was the episode, or not the episode, but that was the story called Super Rescue. Henry had to pretty much pull his own train and then push/pull Spamcan and Bear, and it was called Super Rescue. By the way, this is kind of a side note, but I believe Britt Alcroft was in the middle of filming the episode Super Rescue, but it was taking too long. So that's one of the Railway series, with the exception of like the Coldie Railway, the Coldie Fell Railway stories. That's one of the exceptions from the Railway series that was never filmed. Because I guess it was taking really long to film, and when something takes long to film, it gets expensive. So I can see where that happens. But no, it would have been nice to see Spamcan and Bear. But anyway, so this is the newer version of Spamcan. Well, if you guys don't know, this is kind of a refresher. There was an old version of Spamcan that was sold in the 90s, and it was really ironic because looking at the pictures in the Railway series, that old Spamcan looks like Bear, and they never made a wooden bear. And so it was really weird because, it says Spamcan and everything, but he looks very, very similar to Bear. And so they took him away for a little bit because, he was only in the Railway series, and not a lot of kids are interested in Railway series. They like the TV series. And then they brought him back, and then this is this model. So this model is much, much accurate than the previous model. I mean, he's got that, standard Diesel model like this. Kind of, he looks like Diesel 10. He looks like Bowler, or the Diesel, as he's known as well. And it's just a typical Diesel model. The weird thing is his face is yellow, and as you guys see here, his face is yellow, and then there's that dot right there. I don't know what that came from, but that's been there for a while. His face is yellow. I mean, I don't know about that, but oh well. In the Railway series, it was yellow, so this is not like a learning curve mistake or anything. But, it's interesting how his face was yellow. So, other than that, Spamcan's in very good condition. Spamcan and Bowler have only been seen in a couple of my episodes. They were sent away in duties of the Diesels. And, they've come back and forth many times, trying to take over Sir Topham Hatt's railway. Here's the bottom, D199, which stands for Diesel. But, other than that, not a whole lot to talk about. He's just a rare item, and I don't think they sell this model anymore either. So, if you see this model on eBay, it's not one of those models that you have to get because you'll never see it again. No, you'll see it again. But if you see the old model for a good price, then I recommend getting that because there have been a series on YouTube as well that have just used that old model of Spamcan as Bear and then used the new model right here as Spamcan. So, that's another idea. As of right now, getting that old style of Spamcan isn't a priority. It'll be really awkward if I do get that model and I have to make a Thomas Wooden Railway discussion on this one, plus the old model, because then I'll have technically two discussions of Spamcan. But anyway, guys, that's Diesel 199, or Spamcan, as they like to call him. And if you guys have any questions or comments, just leave them below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, everybody.